Tonight, a shocking investigation into sexual abuse at the doctor's office includes at least 2 doctors from Western New York. Plus, find out the disturbing discovery police made in Rochester for the 2nd time in less than 2 days.
Now I'm happy. Me too.
A local girl with autism is reunited with her best friend thanks to the power of social media. And at 11:15, find out how the commercials your child watches could make them fat. 7 Eyewitness News at 11 starts right now.
Now with 7 First Alert weather, this is 7 Eyewitness News at 11.
Some of these doctors are the most prolific sex offenders in the country.
They are licensed to protect you and your family, but a scathing new report is shining a frightening light on sexual abuse inside the doctor's office. All of this was uncovered in a year-long investigation by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. A team at the newspaper put together a first-of-its-kind list of more than 2,400 cases over 16 years involving doctors who have sexually abused their patients. Shocking allegations, like in one case where an Oregon woman says she was assaulted while recovering from an anesthetic.
I remember him kissing me on the lips and then physically manipulating my hand to basically rub him.
According to the reports, state medical boards allowed more than half of these doctors to keep their licenses even after accusations were found to be true. This report spans the entire country, including right here in Western New York, where in at least 2 cases, doctors admitted to sexually abusing their patients, some of whom were children. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ali Tui takes a closer look and tells us how you can find out if your doctor has ever been charged with misconduct.
It's a database containing thousands of doctors guilty of professional misconduct with their patients, including sexual abuse. Among the names, at least 2 who once practiced right here in Western New York.
Anything you want to say to those young boys?
One of them, Dr. David Plash, seen here in 2008. He served 3 years probation as part of a plea deal for fondling 3 young boys in his Niagara Falls medical office.
He helped some kids a lot. He also preyed on kids.
And his criminal history pops up the minute you search his name. Or there's this man, Dr. Durham Paul Garg. He spent a year in jail after admitting he had sexual contact with a patient during an exam at his DePuy office. Neither can practice medicine in New York anymore, and that's the intended purpose of the website, to make sure you're going to a trusted physician. Florina Altschiller is a legal analyst for 7 Eyewitness News. She says doctor-involved crimes are the worst of their kind.
They did so during this special physician-patient relationship that has this elevated level of trust above and beyond, say, a stranger in a park while jogging in the middle of the night.
That's why she thinks doctors should face tougher penalties.
There should be more jail time versus less jail time in cases like this, because we're talking about people who not only committed a crime, but also violated a duty.
Medical professionals say it's a good idea to do your homework whenever you're choosing a new physician, and the website here is a good tool. It allows you to search a physician by their last name here. That way you have access to any misconduct in their criminal past. Now, we are going to have a link to this site on our website, WKBW.com. We're also going to have important information you should consider when shopping around for a doctor. Ali Tui, 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Allie. It might plague her in the months coming, but for now, Hillary Clinton's email scandal is over. Loretta Lynch says the investigation is being closed without any criminal charges. Lynch's announcement comes one day after FBI Director James Comey recommended there be no prosecution. The FBI read more than 30,000 emails from Clinton's server between 2009 and 2013. 55 email chains had info that was classified at the time, 8 of them with top secret info. 2,000 more were deemed confidential after the fact. We know one person who isn't a fan of Loretta Lynch, local developer Carl Palladino. But one interesting tweet has the Buffalo School Board member in some hot water. Palladino, who is the New York campaign chief for Donald Trump, sent out this tweet this morning reading, quote, "Lynch at Loretta Lynch. Let a grand jury decide," in reference to the Attorney General's recent airport meeting with Clinton's husband, Bill, just before Comey made his recommendations. The tweet, actually sent by a Palladino staff member, was taken down shortly after it was posted. Palladino later told 7 Eyewitness News, quote, "It was well intended. We are new to tweeting and my assistant made a mistake trying to direct it to Lynch." Some major traffic changes going into effect tomorrow morning. As we first told you last night, tomorrow at 9 a.m., the 400 North will be closed from the Seneca Street exit to the Thruway. It'll be closed until Monday so crews can replace the 400 bridge over Harlem Road in West Seneca. Now, you're looking at a live picture of the Union Road ramp to the 400. If this impacts you, you'll need to exit here. Those needing the 90 eastbound will take Union to William Street. Those using the 90 westbound will take Union to Seneca to Ridge Road. All of this is posted right now on WKBW.com. And 7 Eyewitness News reporter Matt Beauvais will be live in the 7 First Alert Mobile Weather Lab tracking traffic conditions beginning tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Now to that developing story out of the North Towns. An Erie County Sheriff's deputy is suspended without pay after police say he was involved in a brutal beating at a Hamburg motel. Police say some sort of dispute led two men, including Deputy Paul Barner, to break into a room at the Stadium View Inn and assault a man inside. Police say Barner held the man down while his friend, Brian Cruza, beat the man with a baseball bat.
They had some kind of a dispute with this person that was in the hotel room. Don't want to really get into specifics about it, but, you know, they had accused him of doing something and they were there to, whatever, settle the score or whatever their motive may have been.
The victim suffered severe cuts and bleeding. Both suspects are charged with burglary and assault. Barner will be back in court next month. Now to Rochester, where police say they found a second burned human body in less than 48 hours. The body was found in a wooded part of a city park just before 6:30 this morning. 31 hours earlier, a body was found burning on the side of an isolated dirt road just before 11 p.m. on Monday, about 20 miles southwest of Rochester. No word on if these two cases are connected. After an intense search, a 10-year-old West Seneca girl is home safe tonight. Police tell 7 Eyewitness News Dalen Cartonio was found around 5:45 this evening. She went missing last night near Berg Road and sent two cryptic Snapchat pictures after she was reported missing. Police would not go into detail about where she was. An Amber Alert was not issued because it was not believed she was in imminent danger. An update now to a story we brought you this time yesterday. Thanks to all of your shares and attention on social media, a Cheektowaga girl with autism is going to be going to bed quite happy tonight.
We found Toby.
She was reunited with her dog 4 days after it had disappeared. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Sierra Johnson is live in the newsroom with new information tonight. Sierra?
That's right, Ashley. It was this video of an autistic girl pleading for the return of her dog Toby that really caught your attention. It was shared by thousands of viewers just like you, and because of those shares, we have some good news. Toby was reunited with her owners, and of course 7 Eyewitness News was there. Now, it was last Sunday when a surveillance camera captured the Shih Tzu poodle Toby being picked up by someone in a car just moments after the pup was almost hit by oncoming traffic. Yesterday, we spoke with the family who said Toby's disappearance hit the family hard, especially 9-year-old Elise, who is autistic. But it was after this story was shared on social media that a viewer recognized the person who found the dog and contacted our newsroom. And that reunion took place as our cameras rolled.
The news called us about a few hours ago and told us they located Lori. Once they called us, they gave me her contact information. I contacted her. She randomly called me and told me that she was on her way to bring us Toby. And I obviously questioned, "Are you the one with the punch bug?" And she's like, "Yeah." So she brought us Toby, and it was really exciting.
I was so happy. I was so happy because I have 2 cats of my own, and we wouldn't have been able to keep him. So I'm so glad he went back to his owner, and everything's good. I'm just happy the family's got him back, and everything's good.
Lori says right after Toby was almost hit, she asked whether any of the neighbors knew the owners of the dog, but she was told no. She says she's grateful that she was ultimately able to find the rightful owners. And tonight's meeting of the owner and the lady who found the dog apparently isn't the last. The family is taking Lori out for lunch as a way to say thank you for finding that member of their family. Live at the digital desk, Sierra Johnson, 7 Eyewitness News.
We're happy to hear that Toby is home tonight. Thanks very much, Sierra. Skywatch 7 now giving us a live look at Erie Basin Marina tonight. Good news, not only will we be getting a break from this heat, but we're going to get some much needed rain. Just how much we're going to get? Chief Meteorologist Darren Mikowski is tracking your 7 First Alert most accurate forecast.
Well, it really depends on where you live. You can see on our 7 Super Doppler, we do have some showers making their way toward western New York, but Buffalo northward, those showers are diminishing, so you can see some light rain here in the north towns and the metro area overnight tonight. You head into the southern tier, better chance for some rain. You can see some moderate showers from Clymer just to the south of Jamestown, right along Interstate 86. You'll also hear a few rumbles of thunder right along the state line. So better chance for rain across the southern tier overnight tonight. I am tracking the potential for some storms on Friday. We'll talk more about that in just a few. Back to you, Ashley.
Thanks, Aaron. The word of rain is good news for residents in the village of Alden, where officials asked residents to cut back on water usage because of low water levels. Alden School District officials have been putting watering bags on newly planted trees in order to keep them alive. And it's impacting the high school's swim team, too. The school's 157,000-gallon pool cannot be refilled, which could put the start of the Bulldogs season in jeopardy.
Practice that'll start in mid-August. Maybe a surrounding school district or local school district be willing to help us out and allow us to utilize their pool. Or our hope is that we'll get some rain and the restrictions will be lifted and we'll be able to fill the pool.
Village officials say residents following these rules have helped this situation. The village splash pad will stay open to help residents cool off. 2 sisters, 2 cities, 2 babies, 1 single day. Straight ahead on 7 Eyewitness News at 11. Wait until you hear the bond these twins have for the rest of their lives. Plus, is your kid craving the wrong foods? Coming up, find out why what they are watching on TV could be to blame.
It's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing that happened to him. He didn't deserve that.
But first, brand new video you have to see of an officer-involved shooting now causing national outrage. You're watching 7 Eyewitness News at 11.